What's up, everyone? This is Momentum Climbing Indoor Katy review, and again, this is just for the kid area, but it is a nice facility. A lot of times when I went, it was in the morning, and it was pretty empty in the morning. Now I can't speak for the afternoon because I never went in the afternoon time, but even on the weekends in the morning, it wasn't that bad, especially if you have young kids. So here's their website. They have, how much they charge, the hourly rates. The cool thing about this area is they have all kinds of stuff for climbers. So they got belay climbing, you got lead climbing. Lead climbing, I believe, is whenever you set your own safety hooks, which is pretty neat. They got harnesses and stuff for the kids as well. And also, what makes this place unique is they have like a yoga section.
You got it.
They have their own gym as well. So if you wanted to work out after climbing or vice versa, you can also do that. Now, with all that being said, just like I said, any gym that has a focus will usually be a little bit expensive. In our case, we were actually recommended to it by a friend, and she was like, "Hey, you could get a Groupon where you get two week passes." And I decided to sign both of my kids up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see if the kids enjoyed it or not. So the cool thing about this area is that whenever you go in, right away you'll notice that it's very spacious. And to the right side, you have your bouldering crew, the bouldering section. And then on the left side, that's where you have the other climbing area. Now, if you go furthest to the left when you walk in, you will also see that they have a workout, a gym area. All the rentals are in front. Now with the Groupon, it came with the rentals and everything that you needed to borrow. So that was really nice. I think it was only like $50 for the two kids for 2 weeks. So that wasn't too bad. So in our first room, this room was completely blocked off from everybody's view. So it's like your own private area. And it is definitely for like the little kids, so toddlers and things like that. If you decide you want them to climb. Now, with that being said, Odin, to give age perspective, Odin is only 3.5 years old, and Phoenix is 1 and like 7 months. So that's how young they were, and they were able to climb. Now, a lot of times, Odin was a little bit scared of heights. So there was two things that helped motivate him to climb. One was to either place a water bottle or a wallet up high and send them on a quote-unquote mission to retrieve said items. And then the second thing was showing that, hey, look, Grandma came with us, and if Grandma could do it, you can do it too. So I'm a firm believer in letting kids, like I said, figure out how to do things themselves.
Grab the finish.
And it's okay to be scared, but you got to face your fears and get to the goal.
You did it.
Now, from what I was told, usually if you wanted to do this correctly, I think my kids are super young. But ideally, when you teach them how to climb or boulder, especially bouldering, because my cousin was the one that introduced me to it, you gotta step on the colored rocks or whatever you're holding, and then at the end get to the finish and then put two hands into the finish. So my goal was just to have Odin get to the finish, put the two hands, and then call it. But there was some where he was able to do by himself, so I'm definitely proud of him. And then Phoenix as well, with his ability to pull him up, he definitely got gassed out way earlier, so that's about to come up.
Use your feet, Phoenix.
But we'll check it out. Yes, older brother did try to sabotage little brother. As you can see, he was trying to smash his fingers.
Oh, stop.
But I had to tell him to stop. But with that being said, though, Phoenix needed a little bit of assistance to get to the top, so I stopped the video. He did make it to the top with assistance. And then, so we have one more climb in this room. This is the one where Odin did by himself. And I thought it was neat. And once we finish this one, we head over to the next one. He did get to the finish line himself.
Try to grab the big one. And grab this one. There you go. There you go. Yeah, put your foot on something. And step up. Put it on the bigger one. Put it on the bigger one. All right. And then two hands. Remember, 2 hands to win. Throw it. Throw it. 2 hands to win. No. Yeah, good job. Go, Phoenix. Go.
All right, so here's the second room. And with this room, like I said, this room is definitely geared towards children that are a little bit older. My kids can climb the middle portion of the room.
Good.
Only because the front end and the back end of that particular piece put a lot of the rocks or grips closer together. But once you get to the side of that rock, you had like a lot of incline climbing, and my kids are definitely not ready for that particular level. So I think this is geared towards like 5 to 10 years old, possibly. And the highest structure here is about 10 to 12 feet. Depending on which side you're on. But with that being said, like I said, we didn't spend too much time here just because a lot of the climbing area was a little bit too advanced. So finally, we're gonna go to our last place, which is the climbing harness, where the kids can equip the climbing harness and then go up. And then once they get to a certain area that they're comfortable with, they can let go and then fall. But you know, that's me assisting them as well. Let go and then push off. And initially, my kids were scared of it, but I think towards the end, it became the most fun because they had a lot of rocks close together. And this was on the second level of momentum, by the way. They have a small section where people can climb with the safety harness, which is pretty cool. So again, I had to motivate Odin because Odin has a fear of heights, but that's overcome with trying to help me out. So anytime he can help his pops out, he will always take the opportunity. So you know, I took my wallet, put it up high, and let him climb to victory. But again, at the end of the video, you guys will see something pretty funny. Phoenix was definitely worn out after his climb, and Odin, I try to push him a little bit more and more every time, but that didn't work out too well. You know, I tried to make him go a little bit higher. He froze, and I had to get my man down. But again, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you like what you see. But again, like I said, I'm taking my old channel and taking it to a new turn. This is just reviewing for the kids, and eventually when the kids grow up, you know, they can see how much they change and evolve too. So that is my goal for the entire video. Now, when it comes to our ratings, right? We always got to do the ratings at the end of every video. So at the ratings, first thing I always do is whether it was crowded or not. Now, if you go at between 8 to 10:30 in the morning, there was literally nobody. I was probably the only parent, aside from one other friend of mine who suggested it to me. So as far as crowdedness goes, go in the morning, you're good to go. I think in the afternoon, I think that's when it gets a little bit busy, but you know, that's to be expected. And then going Sunday, Saturday morning was not that busy as well. So that's just some food for thought if you guys are in town and wanted to check it out. Now, as far as being kid-friendly goes, the first time I went to go redeem my Groupon, everybody was helpful. And then also, when I went to do the safety harness, I didn't know what I was doing until one of the workers there helped me, and she was wonderful with the kids. So, kid-friendly, I give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. So that means that my overall feeling for the place is a 10 out of 10. And again, guys, this is just the review for the kids. So definitely go check it out. It's a nice facility. It's always clean every time I went. So that's a plus. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. But here's a bonus picture for you guys to see how dead tired Phoenix was and Odin was. And I appreciate you guys watching. And like I said, a lot more videos to come. And we're about to go to Japan soon, so look forward to a lot of the reviews over there. Much love, you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.